Also tabled yesterday, a $486 billion spending plan. We don't know how the money's going to get raised for that.
They're calling it bold, ambitious, and visionary. But here's what they're not saying. We're paying for it, and nobody's telling us how. Before we dive in, welcome back to Unfiltered. My name is Dan with a quick ask. If you find value in this kind of content, please hit subscribe. But more importantly, share this video. That's how we grow this movement right across Western Canada with Unfiltered. This first clip today comes from CPAC. Here's Conservative MP Andrew Scheer from Saskatchewan during question period, giving the Prime Minister a reality check about how hard everyday Canadians across this country are struggling.
Since the election, Canadians have been inundated with grand rhetoric and pretty speeches from this Liberal Party, but they are still suffering under all those policies. Household debt up at record levels, number of people who can't pay their mortgages increasing, food bank use continuing to rise. Now TD Bank is forecasting a recession with hundreds of thousands of lost jobs. The PM said undoing the damage of the last 10 years would require great speed, but he's not going to table a budget for 6 months. If he's the man with the plan and the guy you hire in a crisis, why won't he table a budget before he goes on summer vacation?
Rent, food, gas, everything is up, and wages, they're not keeping pace. So if you're the man with the plan, Prime Minister, where is this plan? Because we're all seeing the bill. Now let's flip the mic to Carney, also from CPAC. His response, blame the opposition, mention a 100-day plan, and dodge the details.
I understand the member of the opposition is very busy, didn't have a chance to study closely the 100-day plan of the former member from Ottawa, Carleton, which did not include a budget. Our plan includes legislating for one Canadian economy and nation-building projects immediately to grow this economy, and we expect the support from all in this House.
He used to run 2 central banks, and now no numbers, no targets, no budget, no clue. One Canadian economy without a single clear roadmap. Now check this out. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre speaking with reporters, laying it out plain and simple.
The party of taxpayers. We will vote for every tax cut, always and everywhere. We love taxpayers, and we want taxpayers to be better off. We will offer even better ideas in the future. And as I said a few weeks ago, I'm encouraging the Liberals to steal my ideas because we have the best ideas.
That line hit because it's true. We are the ones paying. And Western Canada always ends up footing a bigger piece of the tab. This next clip, it's a zinger. It's the press gallery asking the question every Canadian is thinking.
Estimates were also tabled yesterday, a $486 billion spending plan. We don't know how the money's going to get raised for that. I wonder if you've had a chance to review the estimates.
Just like Justin Trudeau, Mark Carney's spending is absolutely out of control. In fact, it's worse. Mr. Carney has proposed $130 billion of additional spending above and beyond what Mr. Trudeau had already baked into the prior budget. This is extremely irresponsible. Inflation continues to rise, and we want Mr. Carney to introduce a budget this spring so that we know the size of the deficit, how much it will add to inflation, how he's going to reverse the hemorrhaging of job losses in our country. And we're calling on Mr. Carney, who claims that he's a man with a plan, to show us the plan in one budget document.
A $486 billion spending plan with no idea how the money is going to be raised? And what did we get in return? Poetry, platitudes, and, crickets. Now let's back it up with some expert reaction from recent headlines. The National Post, John Iveson. The first Carney spending numbers are out, and they're as bad as Trudeau's. How about from the Hill Times? Their headline reads, Feds set out $486.9 billion in spending in 25-26. From the Canadian Taxpayers Federation, Carney plans to borrow $225 billion more than Trudeau. And from Reuters, investors brace for record Canadian government debt. These are the headlines. This isn't leadership. This is a runaway tab with your name on the receipt. Let's talk about pipelines for a second. Here's a clip from CPAC with the Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre laying it out again in simple language.
The most direct path for a pipeline to Tidewater is to Northwest BC, but there's a tanker ban in the law. So nobody is going to start planning to build a pipeline west as long as that ban is in place. So he's got to get rid of that ban, or else we will not have a pipeline to the west coast. So where is he going to send it then? Is he going to send it up to the Arctic, to Hudson's Bay, through Quebec to New Brunswick? Well, he won't say. Yesterday, he didn't mention oil, gas, or pipelines once.
Western Canada, Alberta, can't even build a pipeline to the coast because of a federal tanker ban this government refuses to repeal. But they'll sure take our tax dollars.
Michael, it seems to continue to be a series of platitudes. We did not hear a single thing about pipelines or oil and gas, which are very important for my people, the region that I come from. As well, he has often provided targets, but no specific concrete ideas as to how he's going to achieve these targets.
No pipeline strategy, no plan for oil and gas, just targets with no roadmap and poetic speeches that don't pay the bills. It sounds more a lot like... One thing the Liberals are consistent at, spending. And here's where it really hits home for a lot of Canadians across this country. Food bank usage is at record highs, 2 million visits a month, the most in Canadian history. Gas and grocery prices are eating away paychecks, and families across the West, they're being crushed by inflation, and they don't see a way out. This isn't your tax dollars working for you. It's your tax dollars working against you. They want us to trust them with $500 billion, but they can't offer a plan, a pipeline, or even a path forward. If this hits a nerve, make sure you share this video. Let's help the message get out, and drop a comment below who's really paying for all of this, and make sure you mention your province. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more unfiltered truth. We're building something together here. If you'd like to connect with us direct, you can always email us at grassrootsalberta@gmail.com. And make sure you follow Unfiltered on TikTok at D2Market for more grassroots reaction and content. My name is Dan. This is Unfiltered. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.